reflection of a vampire.
You don't? Are you a vampire?
Mm-hmm.
That works with
Russian vampire.
So much. So what brings you to Geanco? Like, why is this such a good, like, an important cause to you?
Well, I mean, any outreach into a third world country that's struggling with misinformation, leaders and so forth is super important, especially, I think that's a job that America has always taken on themselves, and so it's super important to find the right charities to do so. Geanco right now is building a world-class hospital facility in Nigeria to take care of what is just an appalling AIDS epidemic, and something like 1 woman dies every hour from childbirth or for something else in Nigeria. So it's really important to have these women, give these women support while they're there, and then help the children. I mean, you know, kids always end up being the sufferers of adults' mistakes, and these kids are suffering greatly from either religious extremists or leaders with agendas, and the mortality rate is just horrendous. And so any chance to allow these kids to have a support system and to at least grow up healthy and happy like a child should is the most important thing that we can possibly do.
Awesome.
What I know about Geanco is that
and I gotta ask, because we're a sci-fi site,
right?
Let's talk about Aftermath. Let's talk about Pacific Rim. Like, give us some very awesome things that are coming.
Well, I can't. Yeah, Pacific Rim.
Give us all the secrets.
I'll give you all the secrets. Yeah, right. All everything. I won't be working on the movie anymore. No.
Don't.
No, I read it. It's super awesome. It's gonna be super exciting. I can't wait to get there and work on Pacific Rim too. Aftermath is insane, and it's gonna continue being insane. But every question is gonna be answered, and yeah, the final episode wraps everything up in such a really great way. That was shocking when I read it.
Cool. We're excited for twists and turns.
Oh, there's so many coming.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and enjoy your time on Pacific Rim.
Thank you.
So why is Geanco so special to you?
Geanco is... Sorry, you just cut that. So why is Geanco so special to me? I discovered Geanco several years ago when I was at a summit. I was at an African First Lady Summit, and I met Afam and his father, and they told me about their organization, and I was so impressed because there was so much passion and love behind it. Afam's father started this organization because he was able to... He grew up in Nigeria, and he left the country, got his education, started a medical practice, and always vowed to give back in some way, and stayed true to his promise. And he started Geanco, which is named after his 4 children, and they have since provided life-saving surgeries in Nigeria. They've done a handful of medical missions. They've provided knee replacement surgery, hip replacement surgeries, and now they've recently expanded into girls' education in northern Nigeria, which, as we know, is a huge problem. So they are sponsoring schools, and that's something that is very important to me. So I've been supporting them, and will continue to support them to their ultimate goal, which is to open a world-class medical facility in the heart of Nigeria, which doesn't exist, and would have a huge impact on the country.
That's amazing. And what can you tell us about some of your new projects coming up? I know you're on Vixen, and there's something else that you were just in, right?
Yeah, I have a movie coming out next year in April. It's called Step Sisters, and it's a sorority comedy, sorority dance comedy. So that should be fun.
Do you dance in it?
I do.
Oh my gosh.
You bet I do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Do I dance? Yes.
You are the dance.
I am the dance. And I will potentially have a new show on Showtime coming out next year. And also currently I have, like you said, Vixen. I have the 2nd season of Vixen on the CWC. So you can watch that if you want to hear my voice.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us.
You're welcome.
Well, tell us a little bit about why Geanco is so important to you?
Oh, Geanco is important to me because as a fellow Nigerian and also as an Igbo woman, I think the organization does great work back home. It's important for me to give back to my country, to the people of my country, and I think, and also as a public health professional, I had my master's degree in public health, so I served in West Africa before kind of switching hats over to entertainment. So health is important to me, so they have the medical missions that they do. Education is important to me. You know, David Oyelowo got his school last year, so all of the wonderful projects that they have going on, those are the things that really speak to my heart. And while entertainment is fun, it's really about your legacy. It's really about the legacy you're able to leave. So, you know, we're supposed to use our platform for greater good, so I think this is what this organization really is about.
So tell us a little bit about Insecure and that journey. I'm so excited for the show.
Oh my gosh! Well, thank you. Insecure is right now just a joy in my heart that it's getting received as well as it is. It's a show about two black best friends kind of navigating life and love in LA, and it's showing like a very specific part of LA. You have Inglewood being represented as a regular part of LA and not like this big scary monster that a lot of people think it is. It's just like, just a neighborhood that has black people who aren't like shooting up and killing each other, contrary to popular belief. It's really a show about normal black people being very normal and going through normal everyday things that shouldn't be so revolutionary, but somehow it is. But I'm glad that it's kind of like chipping away at maybe old ideas, and so it leaves room for new stories to be told. So we're very excited about that.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited about something being told about Los Angeles. I'm a Los Angeles native.
Oh my God! You should watch it. You will see so many.
I'm telling you, I'm so excited for it. I just haven't. I finished Luke Cage and now I'm on you.
I'm binging Luke Cage now.
Oh my gosh!
Simone Misty Knight is like, she's my spirit animal.
Yeah, I get it.
Hey Simone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We already decided what it is.
Good.
So why is Geanco important to you?
Because of two words, David and maturity. They're two dear Nigerian friends of mine, brilliant actors, colleagues and friends. They made me aware of their work and charities and organisations. And they asked me if I wanted to be involved and to help out. And you asked me to do this, well, why not? I'd love to acknowledge the superheroes in my life. Who work tirelessly with all their world-class expertise as doctors, medics, and surgeons, and as teachers and volunteers to help young people get back to life in their very dark circumstances, somewhere far away from the country. So it's just
Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
especially